guys, welcome back. This video is just us, the sunshine, the road, and all the adventures waiting for us. Let's go! On our way to Key Largo, we stopped in Homestead for lunch at Chef's on the Run. We had their famous burger called Elgin Burger and I chicken. Honestly, they're both so delicious. But someone wasn't a big fan of pickles, so he picked them all out. We finally made it to our hotel, and yep, this is our view. It's breathtaking. We started off by going to Divers Direct. It's this cool spot where you can get all the gears and also souvenirs and some clothes. Of course, we couldn't resist grabbing a few things for the trip and some fun souvenirs to bring back. Before dinner, we stopped by John Penikin Coral Reef State Park. They have all kind of fun water activities, but it was a bit late, so everything was already closed. We drove around a little and ended up at the beach. It was pretty small, not quite what we expected. There was even a caution sign about an alligator, which definitely made things a bit more interesting. For dinner, we headed to the Key Thai and Sushi restaurant. It was so good. The lobster rolls were amazing, and my fiance couldn't stop raving about the salmon curry. Highly recommended if you're in the Key Largo. As always for us, we always needed a full course meal, so we ended up at the cutest chocolate and ice cream shop. We got peanut butter and Gator Bites ice cream, and I almost got one of everything but settled on the mango saltwater taffy, which we loved so much, and we even went back the next day. Our morning started with a sweet hello from Mr. and Mrs. Shark. It was so cool watching them swim right by the dock. I'm pretty sure they were either a nurse shark or a Caribbean reef sharks, but either way, they totally made our day.
Right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Wow.
You're following each other.
We said goodbye to Mr. and Mrs. Shark, and then we headed to the sweetest little cafe called Seaside Eatery. It's tucked right by the busy road. We had pancakes and coffee, and after that we strolled the neighborhood hoping to find an ocean view or a beach access, but unfortunately it was all private owned property around there, so it's kind of sad, but we made the best of it and enjoyed the walk anyways. And we stopped by the sandal factory, and then we headed back to the hotel to get ready for our snorkeling tour, and that's when things got real.
I can catch.
I think it's going to be easier to swim than you're thinking.
We'll see. It's our tour.
Dorkiest hat of all time.
He's pretty good.
Yep. Put this in there.
Yeah, sure. My phone is there too. Never know. You might not. You might not.
There we go. Wait 1 second. You got a grip.
I'm scared of heights, so I cannot see that. Hi,
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous and excited at the same time. If you know me, you know I had a pretty scary experience in the ocean before, so wave still makes me super uncomfortable, which is kind of funny because considering I live on a ship 8 months out of the year, but I wasn't taking any chances. So I loaded up on all the gear, life vest, snorkel, fins, you name it, I was wearing it. see all those fish and corals. It was so beautiful out there. Swimming in the ocean and seeing everything up so close was just so amazing. There were so many fish, I couldn't even name them all, but I'm not gonna lie. There was one little bummer. I ended up feeding the fish a few times. It's kind of funny because considering I live on a cruise ship most of the year, I still get seasick. But luckily, I powered through the snorkeling. But once we got back to the hotel, I totally crashed. I was wiped. But the day wasn't over yet. We pulled ourselves together and headed to the fish house for our last dinner. It was one of those spots where everyone says you have to try. So we had conch fritters, surprisingly good, conch chowder that was totally exceeded our expectations, and the mate kambe mahi mahi, which we loved. And trust me, I'm not even a big fish person, but they made it so well. No fishy smell at all. After dinner, we made a little stop at Rowell's waterfront park to catch the sunset, and wow, it was breathtaking. It was exactly the kind of view we'd been hoping for, though a little more sun would have made it even better, but whatever we get, it's beautiful and it's worth it. And for the engagement part, there were no videos, just a quiet and sweet moment between us. The most heart-melting thing he said was, the whole world stopped for you and I to meet. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for anything more perfect. On our last morning, we had the yummiest breakfast at the conch house. We had conch benedict and key lime macadamia pancakes with coffee, the perfect way to wrap up the trip, I guess. And yep, that's our engagement getaway to Key Largo. It was full of good food, fun little adventures, and memories we'll always cherish. If you have fun tagging along, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming adventures. Can't wait to share more with you guys. See you in the next one. Bye!